Hi, I'm Kathy Van Gilder, animal communicator, and welcome back to the series, Is Your Pet Reading Your Mind?, where we are exploring the energetic bond between humans and animals. And this is episode 5, where we will be covering clearing and releasing the emotional energy for both you and your pet. So how can you help both you and your animal when you notice that your pet is bringing to you some kind of message to help call attention to stress, anxiety, some kind of emotional energy that needs to be released? You notice, let's say, that your cat, who normally pees in the litter box, not a problem at all, is suddenly now going potty outside of their litter box, and it's a shock. So obviously, you're going to check that out at the vet, but if you know that there's nothing wrong, then you can be sure that there is a message there. So, or if your dog, who is normally really happy-go-lucky and now is seeming rather depressed, what can you do about that? Here's these messages that the animals are giving you. What can you do? Well, it's pretty simple. You can just sit down and first of all, thank your animal for bringing something to your attention. And then you sit with yourself and you check in and you see what you might be feeling on the inside. Are you feeling some kind of emotional energy that maybe you haven't acknowledged, a little twinge of something, a little twinge of fear or jealousy or some kind of sadness going on? Sit with that and see where it takes you. See if there's something there that needs to be looked at a little bit more closely. You can do things like deep breathing, you can journal. Animals so very often during sessions will have ideas for their humans when they want to talk about something that's going on with their human. I had a cat tell me not too long ago that she really wanted her human to come and hang out with her by the window in the back, the big window in the back where the kitty looked at the birds a lot. And so I shared that with the human and she said, oh yes, I do that sometimes, but not very often. And what Kitty said to her was that she actually enjoys it and it's a big stress reliever for both of them. So her cat is so wise and understood that that act of just looking out in nature at birds with her cat and sharing that energetic bond with her cat can help her kind of reduce her anxiety and bring her back to her center, which is pretty incredible. And a very common thing that I hear from both dogs and cats is that they want their human to get outside. And why they want their human to get outside is because, again, they're so innately wise and they know that if they get outside with their human gets on the ground, sits on the ground, explores the outdoors, just takes in the breeze or the birds singing, and the animal goes outside and gets to connect with the earth through their paws, that what happens is they both end up getting cleared energetically because the nature, just the energy of the earth can really help them. And so I hear so often from animals that they really encourage their human to get outside and very often with them and just be in the outside, be in the sunshine. And they know how much it helps. So when we clear for ourselves, when we acknowledge and sort of bring down our stress level, change something that needs to be changed in our lives, or allow a feeling to be released, not only does that help us, but it helps our animals at the same time. Because we've talked about that our animals feel everything that we feel, and then they absorb it and they mirror it back. And so when we address what's going on with us, reduce our stress level, find some way to do that, work out a little more balance in our lives, just adopt ways to be able to reduce the stress, whether it's deep breathing or anything else that works for you, going out in nature and going for a walk. Our animals experience that relief of stress as well. So when we let it go and we can clear up our own energy, they feel better. But getting them out into nature, allowing them to be on the grass, allowing them to be in the sunshine, those sorts of things all help to clear your animal as well. But when you clear for yourself, it helps your animal, is the main thing you need to know. So our animals are always aware of what's going on for us. We can't hide from the truth. They know the truth, and they're always trying to help us, bringing things to our attention. So when we meet them halfway and we acknowledge and we see what they're trying to tell us, it helps both of us, and it helps your relationship. It helps you feel far more connected, and your animal is incredibly happy to do this and wants to. If you want to learn more about animals and uncovering those hidden messages that they have for you, I've got a course called Are You Listening? Fido Has a Message for You, where I cover the most common physical ailments and also behaviors from animals and what the messages are within those, so you can work with your animal a little bit more and understand what they're trying to tell you. And I thank you for listening and watching this course, and I'm sending lots of love to you and the animals in your life.